Thing is, we gotta understand what life is that bad things could always happen. Things don't always go as planned, and something could always go wrong. Right? So if you live your life never like going after what you really want in life, thinking that it will never work out or things will fail, think about it, right? The most comfortable plan you have for your life could also fail too. But okay, just think about this, right? Let's just say, okay, let's just say an athlete, right? An athlete, they feel confident, so they feel like they could transfer to a much better school and get playing time and be a great athlete. But they say, what if I transfer here and it don't work out and I end up not getting playing time or end up not being who I thought I was gonna be, right? But at the same time, you could stay at the school that you're at now, and life bad things could still happen. You could get injured, be out for the season. Someone that's better than you could transfer to your school and take your position. Like you could fall off. Other people on your team now could get better and take your position. So nothing is never guaranteed, right? Same with a job, right? Say you work in a job and you hate your job and you say like I don't want to quit because if I go to a better job, what if my coworkers don't like me, or what if the boss don't like me, or what if I go to this job and end up don't working out. Well, the job you at now, it could be the same thing. Your coworkers will wake up one day and decide they don't like you no more. Your boss cannot like you no more. Your boss could get rid of you, right? So what you think is a comfortable situation, in reality, is not really necessarily comfortable, right? Same thing with a relationship, right? You might think, okay, I'm comfortable in my relationship. Okay, this is the thing, right? Say you're in a relationship, you getting mistreated, you're getting abused, or you just not your emotional needs not being met. But you feel comfortable in your relationship and you like that it's comfortable and that the fact you have a home, I would say. But at the same time, this person could wake up one day and decide they don't want to be with you no more. This person decide that they want nothing to do with you, right? And the whole time you telling yourself like, man, I should have took that risk. I should have left. Because I trust me, I've been there before. There been times where I'll stay in a relationship just because the ideal of sticking around in this relationship. Then when I finally ended things, it's like, man, only if I ended things sooner instead of just start trying to be comfortable, right? Because the whole time it's like, okay, this relationship, there's still a chance it can't work out, right? So why not go after a relationship that I really want to have? Why not go be with somebody I really want to be with, knowing the fact that I'm with somebody in a, that I mentally I feel comfortable in this relationship, not being treated how I want to be treated, but the fact that I'm still comfortable in a relationship, I don't have to put the work in to go get another relationship. But the reality is, you have to do what you got to do. Because dang it, with life, there's always the downside. There's always pros and cons to things, right? Things not gonna 100% always be perfect. The game plan not gonna always be perfect. Chasing your dreams and goals, you can have a million different setbacks and failures, but you want to get back up and keep going, right? Same with a comfortable life. Living a comfortable life, you still have to have setbacks and failures, but you still gonna keep going with that. So why not just go all in on the life that you really want to have? You know what I'm saying? Like no one is holding you against your will, telling you stay comfortable. Like, don't go chase your dreams and goals. Because by you not chasing your dreams and goals, the life you have now, you don't have to expect failure. You don't have to expect setbacks. That's just reality of it, right? Because back when I was in college, right, I worked extremely hard over the summer. I worked extremely hard behind closed doors during the school year. I snuck and did a lot of my own workouts and stuff because I had a game plan that I want to be a much better athlete than I was, but it just didn't work out because setbacks and failures. Only thing that taught me was that no matter how hard you work towards something, sometimes it's just not meant to be. Not just that, it taught me a lot of skills that I needed to develop on the way there. How to have a relentless mindset of being persistent and staying consistent. When you fail, you're supposed to learn, right? But when you scared of failure, you're scared of setbacks. Not only will you stay comfortable, but when we oh my god, but when you are staying comfortable, the thing that you wanted the most out of that being comfortable could just disappear one day. It's not always promised. So you should tell yourself like you don't want to live in no regret. You want to live in regret that man, if I would have took my life more serious, I'd have been in a better position. If I would have applied myself more, I'd have been in a better position. If I would have just done what I needed to do, I would have been in a much better position. But instead, you don't want to do that. You thought it was much better to stay comfortable. You thought it much better to not fail, to not go through setbacks, Are you gonna spend your whole life like that? In relationships, that's failures and setbacks. Your career path is failures and setbacks. Not everything gonna be peaches and cream no matter what you do in life. So why not just fully apply yourself and go out the day that you want to understand that you're going to fail and you're going to have setbacks. But that doesn't mean give up. Because if it's that easy, everybody will do it, right? But it's just not that easy. So that being said, understand it's not that easy. So when someone tell you why are you trying to apply yourself, why are you trying to do more than you usually do, tell them because you don't want to live a life full of regrets. Imagine you in your deathbed, right? Then everything hit you, like all the missed opportunities all the opportunities you missed, all the friendships you could have had, that perfect relationship that you dream of, right? All that just went by you because you were scared of failure, you were scared of setback. You wanted to stay comfortable. You did not want to go outside your comfort zone. A lot of growth happens outside the comfort zone. So you either go take that risk or you're just gonna live a regret for the rest of your life for not taking that risk. Cause trust me, there's a lot of things in my life I wish I could go back in time I would have done things differently. But I was scared. I was scared of the what ifs. What if the bad things would have happened? But where I was at in life, there was still what ifs then. There are going to be what ifs no matter what. How are you going to approach them? What are you going to do? So if you catch yourself in a position where you feel miserable, you feel hopeless, apply yourself more because you can either stay in that position of feeling miserable and hopeless, or you can start applying yourself more to get yourself out of that and not think about it every day like, man, I wonder what happened if I'd applied myself. You won't have to think what happened if you apply yourself because you will be applying yourself. You will be doing the work that you need to do. But yeah, that's it for the video. Bad things can always happen. Good things can always happen. You will never know until you try, right? So go apply yourself. Go do what you need to do, and go find out the results on the other side. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for many more videos to come.